Okay, so we've made it to the Bayou. Starting out with Crawdad Jimmy's. And it looks like it has been about over a month since I've last posted a video of the Voodoo Vince Remastered walkthrough. Well, of course, you all get the idea. I was busy with work, and aside from that, I also went to Anime NYC for the weekend about 2 weeks ago. Or was it 3 weeks ago? And I did have a fun time there. I did cosplay, although I'm not really gonna mention this to the YouTube public to tell you guys who I cosplayed as. If I knew you personally, then I would say who I cosplayed as. But all I can say about Anime NYC is, to the YouTube public, was that I was somewhere in the crowd. And then I just had my high school reunion. My 10-year high school reunion. About 2 weeks ago, I believe. So yeah, Anime NYC was 3 weeks ago and my high school reunion was 2 weeks ago. And it looks like I have a busy work schedule that is interfering with my walkthroughs. So maybe I will step down as a part-timer just so I'd have more time to focus on my walkthroughs and other stuff. Anyway, this is the Bayou. Well, let's see how many zombie dust. There's 25 and 35 skull pages. So you know what that means. We're almost on this game, and we are in the level Crawdad Jimmy's. So now what we are doing is, from the last part we made it out of Dolly playtime where we defeated the creepy doll, and now we've ended up somewhere else with what's known as the Bayou. This is a new area of the game. This is area 5. The Bayou, starting out with Crawdad Jimmy's as mentioned before. All we have to do is go over here, just get a bunch of zombie dust and skull pages. And oh yeah, there are no voodoo icons here. So we do have 8 zombie dust so far. Let me see if I can get to these skull pages. So since it's been a while, well, almost about a month since I played this. Let me see if I still have it in me. Yep. I can still collect those skull pages. Well, not really. That's not what I was gonna say. I can still swing through the hooks just like that. Well, before we go any further, why don't I collect the rest of these skull pages? Okay, the camera angle was... I couldn't see through the camera angle, but now I can see now. Just wanted to see how much skull pages we had left. And it's these two. Okay, maybe I should swing through the hooks without floating. Okay. Let me see if I can get to those skull pages. And all you have to do is jump and spin. I got one. But can I get the other one? That's a question. You don't necessarily have to hold on to LT to swing through the hooks. And yes, collected the skull pages here. I don't know if I missed some, but oh well, there's still more to collect. If I do miss some, then I guess I'll go back for them. Okay, now we can go further. So why don't we go up to this man over here?
Excuse me.
Well, I'll be a talking monkey.
For the third time, do I look like a monkey to you?
Hi there, colorful local character. I'm looking for a place called the Carnival de Prave.
Sure, I can help you. But Crawdad Jimmy don't do nothing for free. Tell you what, I'm warping up a mess of gumbo, and I need a few ingredients. You give me what I need, and I'll show you the way across my swamp.
What a surprise. What do you need?
Well, I need some onion, I need some sausage, and I need me a nice, big, juicy crawfish. You bring me all this stuff and... I'll have the best dang gumbo ever!
Onion, sausage, crawfish. Got it.
Now, just to show I'm all heart, I'm going to let you use my deluxe toy swamp boat free of charge. Be sure to always park it at the dock, though, or there'll be trouble, get me? You have fun now, little monkey.
And now he calls me a talking monkey. I don't know what's going through his mind. I look like a monkey, or you must be delusional. Okay, so from the last part, as you remember, Dolly did mention that Madame Charmaine is at Carnival de Prave. And it looks like this guy, Jimmy, can help us. He can help us find the way to the carnival. But first we need to collect some ingredients for the gumbo that he's cooking up. Alright, if you need to find some ingredients, you can always ask Crawdad Jimmy.
You got anything for me?
No.
If you go through that big log with a hole in it, you might find 1 or 2 onions somewhere in there.
He also talked to him multiple times, which I only found that out not too long ago. Which I didn't know until this year, when I was playing Voodoo Vince Remastered. And I think you can also do this in the original version as well. So there's still some more skull pages to collect. There's a few right here. And then here's some more zombie dust. Oh yeah, how could I forget? Vince now has the all-seeing eye. Just want to collect these skull pages and these 2 zombie dust. So now I just wanted to go back to collect some more zombie dust and that extra life over there. There's a couple right here. Okay. I just fell down. And let me see if I can get to that extra life. So we have 38 lives. And then there should be some zombie dust underneath here. Underneath this dock. So we just have 10 more skull pages to collect and... let's see, 7 more zombie dust left. And if you want to go back up, you can go on these wooden poles. To go back up here. Or if you want to go somewhere else.
You got anything for me?
No.
There's a big, mean crawfish past that little dock.
He can direct you where else to go. Which I only thought he focuses on one thing. Didn't know that till now. Oh yeah, here's a trolley, which I don't bother to use, as you all know. So as of right now, I just want to focus on collecting all the collectibles such as zombie dust and skull pages. With only 4 more zombie dust left. I don't think I see any more zombie dust, and I keep forgetting that I have the all-seeing eye. I think there's one further away here. Oh yeah. Might be over there. Nope, I got that confused with an extra life. But I do see a few over there. I don't really see any more zombie dust around here. Okay, so I'm assuming they might be over there. Where you just saw the zombie dust. I think there's 4 there, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so you can use left thumbstick to steer and pull RT to accelerate. The toy swamp boat, which is of course Jimmy's. Alright, I'll just dock it here for now. I think there's a few zombies right here. Or I think this is where we go to get the crawfish. Yeah, this is where we go to get the crawfish, but we're not going here first. Okay, yeah, there are 4 here. Alright, that's all 50 zombie dust. No, wait. 50 throughout the game and 25 zombie dust in this level. Now all we gotta get is skull pages. First, let me go through this tunnel to get this extra life. Alright. Let me see if I can get all those skull pages in this level. So So you just go through this ramp. Okay, didn't get them all in one go. Which I think that doesn't usually happen to me. Let me see if I can get the rest of them. Okay, so I got all but one, which is hanging out right here. Okay, let me give one more go at this. And
Tastes like Grandma.
there we go. So now all we gotta do is find that skull, which should be right over where Crawdad Jimmy is. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, so for this skull right here, you better watch out because it can be a little faster. And it looks like Vince can't catch up to it. But that doesn't really matter, because you can use Jimmy's swamp boat. That's how you chase the skull. Okay, I know where it lands. Over the river, through the tunnel, down I go, chasing the skull. Alright, so it stops right here. We can press exit dock. Just hurry. Alright, this is where it stops. And we got the skull. So that's it for this level, Crawdad Jimmy's. And now, it's time to collect the ingredients. I will tell you more about my future walkthroughs and other stuff that I don't remember what I was going to talk about once we get to the level. Okay, so there are 3 levels. So the first level is right here. I'm going to show you all of them and then we'll head on to the first level. The second level is right here. First one's where we get the onion, this is where we get the sausage, and let me show you one more thing. Where we docked right here to get the zombie nest, this is where we go to get the crawfish. But first, where we want to go is through this tunnel right here to get the onion. Jean Lafitte's ship.
The onions you seek for Jimmy's gumbo lie within an old ship. Drive the boat to it and look for a way inside.
Alright, so as you see this old shipwreck, we just dock right here, by the way. This is where we enter a shipwreck. This is where we get the onion. So we start off with some zombie dust and... oh no, there are moles. Okay. So there should be a few moles here and there. So why not use my voodoo powers? This must be Truck.
Nice to meet ya.
Where you got it from Dolly Playtime. Okay, let me just check to see how many collectibles are here. 35 zombie dust, 1 voodoo icon, and not a skull pages. Okay, here are the new enemies, which are the hermit crabs. You can use a head bash on those crabs. Or you can defeat it however you want it. However way you want. But we're not done defeating that hermit crab just yet. There are some tiny hermit crabs that we have to deal with. For these you can just attack them with your spin move. And now there's another hermit crab to deal with. And more hermit crabs coming out. Alright, so about my future walkthroughs and also my playthroughs. I did start my playthrough of Madden 24 sometime last November. And I did say I am going to start my playthrough of Forza Motorsport. I was going to start in October, but again, because of my busy work schedule, I have to start it this month, in December. Which I will try my best to start it this week. If not, then next week. If everything goes according to schedule, that is. And then I'll continue on with that playthrough along with Madden 24. Okay, so there are more moles right over here. Okay. Where's that other mole? Alright, I'm just gonna defeat them with the punch attacks.
Beats collecting lint.
Okay, they just keep hiding on me. Alright, I guess that's the last mole that I have to deal with. Yeah, because I remember this is the fourth one. Okay, I did talk about my playthroughs. And as for my walkthroughs, well, my future walkthroughs that is, after this walkthrough along with Uncharted Drake's Fortune, at the end of these two walkthroughs, what I will do is announce my next two walkthroughs after this one and then Uncharted. I will announce them at the end of both my current walkthroughs. And then after those two walkthroughs, which will be my surprise walkthroughs, what I will do is start a walkthrough of Blink's the Time Sweeper, and then something special, GTA 5. So as you all know, the trailer for GTA 6 was just released not too long ago. And I guess I did say that I would start my walkthrough of GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5 as soon as the first trailer for GTA 6 comes out. Well, I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who haven't seen the GTA 6 trailer. but all I can tell you is that game is oh so good. Well, it looks good so far. Who am I kidding? It looks awesome. I don't want to describe it right now, since I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who didn't see it yet. But might as well see it for yourself. But now, as I can say this, well, before I say anything else, I want to get these two zombie dust off of right here, but be careful not to fall in the water. Okay, hopefully I don't fall down. Alright, I did say in the past that I would start my GTA 5 walkthrough after the first trailer of GTA 6, which, now that the trailer for GTA 6 has come out, I can start my walkthrough of GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5. But that'll be after my 2 surprise walkthroughs after this walkthrough along with Uncharted. I was gonna start them in December. Here's a trolley, which is this month. But I think I'm gonna start them in January, considering that I'm almost done with this walkthrough along with Uncharted. And then if you've seen part 4 of my walkthrough of this walkthrough right here, I did say I was going to try something different, but I won't announce it until later.
Where does it all go?
I'm already going ahead of myself. But you will find out for yourselves later on.
You lose.
Okay. Now that the giant hermit crab is defeated, time to defeat the mini hermit crabs. Oh, achievement unlocked. Dizzy destruction. Beat 100 enemies using spin attack. That seems cool. I think I've defeated all these hermit crabs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so looks like we have 12 more zombie deaths to collect. Make that 10 more, plus the voodoo icon, of course. Okay, for these ones I just want to get over with. So I'm just going to use my voodoo powers. And the same thing goes with these mini hermit crabs. Okay, now these beads are bouncing around the place. But it looks like I didn't collect them all in time. Alright, what we want to do is flip the switch right here, which opens the window to get inside the ship. Okay, so did I collect all? Wait a minute. Didn't know there was a zombie that's right here. But the rest of the zombie dust, we should be able to collect the rest of them. Alright, now it's time to make our way around the ship now that we flipped the switch. So what we want to do is go up right here. On the side of the ship. Okay, so now what we can do is swing our way across these hooks. Okay, so on the bottom one is where we go to collect the zombie dust, and through that window. But we don't go through here just yet. We gotta get that voodoo icon first and the rest of the zombie dust, where there are 2 more left. Okay. How on earth am I gonna get all the way up there? Oh wait, through here. Here's a voodoo icon, toxic waste. Not a good place to take a bath in. Unless if you wanna get rid of a flesh-eating bacteria in your body. But no, you wouldn't want to do that. No wait, that's chemical bath, not toxic waste. Okay, now that we've gotten everything, 35 zombie dust and 1 voodoo icon. Let's see if I can get these extra lives. I just want to see if I can get that extra life right here, all the way down there. Made it all the way up to 40 lives. And I do see a couple of extra lives over there on my right. Let's see if I can make it to this first extra lot. No, doesn't look like I will make it. Okay, it looks like I made it right here. Let's see if I can get to extra life. I don't want to risk falling down to my death.
Not a sports car, but I'll take it.
Okay, so we have 41 lives. Okay, now I'm worried that I might fall down. And because of this bad camera angle, I don't even know if I'll make it to that hook. Why not give it a try? Actually, I will make it to that hook. Well, I won't make it to the extra life like this by swinging across this hook. Let me go back right here. Just to get a good view. Okay, now that I'm swinging up this hook, why don't I try and get that other extra life? Alright, we made it to 42 lives. Okay. I do not like the camera angle right here. But let's see if I can make it to that hook again. Well, obviously. I obviously made it. Okay then. This is not where I was intending to go. Well, we gotten everything. I just want to double check for more extra lives. Doesn't look like there are any. So now I guess we can go through this window. Right over here. Yep, that's everything in the bayou. So let's go through this window, shall we? To the bellow decks. This is where we get the onion. And then what Beep Industries did, or Beep Games, that's what I should call it, is that there's a view of the outside of the ship through this window, which Beep Industries put a lot of effort into it. I don't think I remember that from the original game, but hey, they did a good job in the remastered version. Alright, so there are 30 zombie dust and 1 voodoo icon in the bellow decks. Alright, these are the dragonflies shooting out of a gun. I don't know what's it called. A Nerf gun? It looks like a Nerf gun, but I don't know what it's shooting out. Alright, there may be a lot of them. They might be easy to defeat, but might as well defeat them with my voodoo powers. And as always, you can see Vince's reflection, which Beep Industries did a good job with there as well. Alright, there are more dragonflies. You can defeat them just like that, but I think I'm going to use my voodoo powers again. Looks like I will use them multiple times. Maybe a couple times. Or actually, wait a minute. Achievement unlocked, Baker's Dozen. Destroy 13 monsters with a single voodoo power. So I did defeat them all. Looks like I'm on fire.
Ooh, shiny.
But be careful not to fall. Now have 43 lives. Alright, I just want to get the rest of the zombie dust. There's only 20 more zombie dust left in this level. Make that 17 more. Alright, this is where we get the onion. Even though onion is a food, they have legs. But they are running around, but you can try and attack them just like that, and then they'll keep running around again. But before we do that, to get 100 zombie dust, which means more storage for health. And then what could be for this voodoo icon? Gift cow. Why would I want a cow as a present that's falling on top of me? Alright. There's only 4 more zombie dust left. I think I may have skipped some. Or I may have missed some. See a couple right here. But for the other 2 I may have to go back. Oh wait a minute. How could I have missed those? Silly me. But how do I get it without risking myself to fall down? Okay. Alright, I just want to see if I can make it right here. That was a close one. And the other one is in the far corner over there. Alrighty then. That's 30 zombie dust and 1 voodoo icon that we collected. And now we can deal with getting the onion. Or I'm just double checking. And just like in the central arena, no wait, Roachford, we don't have to worry about going all the way back after getting a certain item. What we can do is after we collected all the onion, it takes us back where we came from, back to Crawdad Jimmy's. Okay, let's spin this onion right here. What you want to do is spin it right here. Or maybe punch it. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything because we caught our first onion. Now let's get another one. Alright, just 1 more left. Alright, I should have went the other way. But I guess it doesn't matter. Just double checking as usual. Okay. Alright, that's all the onion. And now we've gotten the onion for Jimmy's gumbo. Now it's back to Crawdad Jimmy's we go.
Fine work. I tell you though, I sure am looking forward to the crawdad you're gonna bring me.
The Crawdad? Well, let's talk to him.
You got anything for me?
No.
There's a factory that makes fine, fine sausage through yonder passage.
Okay, so the crawdad is not where we're getting next, but we will get the sausage. And like I said, I will do it all in one part. This whole area in one part. The Bayou. Okay, now we have 44 lives. That's a lot of lives. Alright, now that we got the onion, time to get the sausage. Just use a swamp boat right here. Maybe I'll get the other extra life through this tunnel right here. We do have 45 lives. Alright, so this is where we get the onion. We've already got it. Now it's time to get the sausage for Jimmy's gumbo, which is right here through yonder's passage. Earth, water, and wood. In the sausage factory, which is where we need to get to.
Something smells like sausage. I hope it's sausage.
Well, that is my favorite quote of the game. Something smells like sausage, I hope it's sausage. So yeah, that is my favorite quote, as mentioned for the third time. Okay, this is earth, water, and wood. Although there's one thing I don't understand. Here's a trolley right here, but that's not the thing I just don't understand. In the remastered version, why is there different music for this level? I like the music for Earth, Water, and Wood for the original version. Because it was nice, calming, and soothing. For this one is more jazzy. Well, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like it's kind of like offbeat or off tune, like out of tune from this level. I don't know what Beep Industries was thinking, but I like the original music better. But anyway, for this level there's 35 zombie dust, 2 voodoo icons, and 40 skull pages. And then there's a mole right here. Wonder where it could have ended up. Alright, here's a lift where you do need to take if you want to go all the way back up there. But you need to make it to that switch first. So here are some zombie nests that we need to collect. And then here's a path where we need to go. We just need to swing across these hooks. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I was trying to swing to one hook, but I'm swinging on a different hook. And then I'm dealing with a couple of hermit crabs. Okay, so why don't we go on this tree? And collect these skull pages. Alright, that's a lot of moles, so I'll just use my voodoo powers. The gift cow.
Give me more of those.
The last thing I want is a cow on top of me. But hey, cows do make good milk. So right over here, I don't know if it's necessary to go there. Unless if there's something special over there. Could be an extra life, but I won't bother to go there unless if I need to. Or unless if I want to go back to get that extra life. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything special here. And then through this log, doesn't look like there's anything special here either. Okay, there might be something special here. I think I lied. Nothing special inside, I meant, is what I meant to say. Wait a minute. What I had to do was go on the other side. So I guess there's nothing special right here anyway. So I didn't lie. Alright, so we go through this tree again. Here's another tree leaning across here, so you can get across to that gap. Over there. But there's nothing special there unless if you want to go back where you came from. So now we land on these barrels, and then it's the first time since the quarters where we see the bubble gators. Well, we've only seen them once there. Okay, so for the bubble gators, do not try to attack them by using punches, kicks, or punches, spin attacks, or head bash. Because it is almost impossible to defeat them like that, so you want to use your voodoo powers. And that's how you defeat the bubble gators. And then through here, nothing special over here except for that voodoo icon. Wonder what it could be. Pitchfork Foley, something you would find in an angry mob. Well, being used by an angry mob, actually. And then we go up here. Alright, so there are more platforms to go on. And they do move. This is a very long level. Let's see if I can do this part in less than 2 hours. Maybe if it gets longer, then I'll do 2.5 hours for the last 2 parts, or maybe last 3 parts. Well, we'll see what happens.
Bye now.
Maybe for the last few parts, I can probably make the maximum time limit to 2.5 hours. Just to make an exception. Alright, so I do see an extra life here. And there should be some zombie dust right here. Right across the river. And over here you can find more moles as always. So let me just use my voodoo powers. Where the pitchfork was being thrown by an angry mob. I don't think I've seen that voodoo power just yet until now. No, more hermit crabs. So I'm swimming with the sharks just to defeat you. Oh wait, I forgot the mini hermit crabs. But since I have a lot of voodoo powers, might as well use my voodoo powers again. The Angry God. I think that's what the Angry God does, just step on you. Up from the sky.
Grandma.
And then there's more zombie dust right here. Well, you could have used that hook to get across there. However, what we can do is see that outhouse right here? Well, it's closed. It's locked. But to unlock it, well, I was going here just to defeat these moles with my voodoo powers. Just so they don't get in the way.
Dead monster smell.
Okay then. This is where we go next. However, what we want to do is go back over here. Well, I don't think we've been here just yet. Doesn't matter how you get there. Okay, I don't want to risk falling down the water through this canoe. Okay, nothing special over there. We could have used that hook, but like I said, it doesn't matter. So here's the outhouse where you flip the switch. Then inside that outhouse is where a voodoo icon is. So you better get there quickly before time runs out. See if I can make it there on time. '30s mob hit. Just like Bonnie and Clyde. '03 Bonnie and Clyde. Get it? It's a song by Jay-Z, and this game came out in 2003. Well, the original version, that is. Okay, now we can get through this bridge. Let me just defeat that hermit crab. Or I don't know if it is a hermit crab, because I don't even know my crabs.
Beats collecting lint.
Okay then. Now we can move along right here. Uh-oh. More moles. And now Vince uses powers Bonnie and Clyde style. And there's one more mole. Oh God help me.
Nice to meet you.
We go up here and collect some more zombie dust. Oh yeah, once we go across here, we only collected 10 skull pages. Like for Anime NYC and my high school reunion. Well, I did go to Anime NYC, as you all know. All I can tell you to the YouTube public is that I was somewhere in the crowd, but I have been watching my anime, although I didn't catch up with all of them. And I'm going down. That doesn't really matter. I can go back where I came from since it's not that far. So the only simulcast for anime that I've been watching is Girlfriend Season 2. As for Shangri-La Frontier and Shy, I'm falling behind on those simulcasts. I do want to catch up on them, but maybe if I don't catch up with them, I can probably watch them as regular series if the simulcasts are over. And now we have 47 lives and more skull pages. And also I've started watching Sailor Moon lately, and I've only completed the first 5 episodes of the first season, which is a magical girl anime. And I'm going to continue watching my regular anime lineup, as I'm going to start watching new anime, which I believe I've already told you guys back in part 3 of this walkthrough, I think. If not, then I'll tell you later to decide what I'm going to watch. And about my 10-year high school reunion, well, I had a fun time. Can't believe I've been out of high school for 10 years.
Who leaves this crap lying around?
Well, there weren't a lot from my graduating class. There was only like a fair amount. But hey, I still had fun there. So again, my apologies if I'm talking a lot of stories here. But I think it would be necessary to talk about anime. Well, since my YouTube channel is about gaming, entertainment, and anime. Those are the three I can talk about for the most part on my YouTube channel in my walkthrough videos. Okay then, here's another extra life. We've almost made it to 50 lives. We haven't fell down yet, or died in any way. Okay. Well, missed these two zombie dust. There's 5 more zombie dust left and only 10 more skull pages left. Okay, so it's only been over an hour. And I still want to complete this part. Well, first let me just flip the switch right here. Or I can use the lift if I want to get back up. Well, back where I came from, and then back up. And then here's the other switch. So what I forgot to tell you is, we will make it to the factory which makes sausages. Just gotta use a swamp boat to dock over there to make it to that factory. We got all the skull pages and this other extra life. So before we go back to the swamp boat, why don't we get that skull for more voodoo power storage, which is right over there. Alright, I see why. Why can't I just go on any of those hooks instead of going on them one at a time? Okay, at least we made that skull. Okay, maybe I guess it would be necessary to make it to that island over there. So maybe I'll just go there first. On these wooden poles. I don't think I usually go here. But hey, here's that extra life. Actually, wait a minute, let me just defeat that hermit crab first and then get that extra life. Just so I can have all my health back, just in case if I get hit by that hermit crab.
Pretty. You lose.
Well, I got all my health back anyway, but I guess I can get that extra life. And there are no zombies on this isle anyway. But we made it to 50 lives. Okay, now back to the skull. So it's on top of that wooden pole. Just press X to use, and then we go after that skull. But this one can get a little tricky. You gotta be careful. Okay. No, I was just gonna swing through that hook. Okay, I won't make it there on time, so let me just go back where I came from. I did not mean to head bash. Should have just held on to LT. Well, I went back there that fast. Okay, take two. Let me swing through those hooks carefully. Okay, so let's make it right over here. Okay, come on, I just want to make it to that skull. I can't do this again. Alright, so it's stopping. Just 3 seconds to get there. And we made it to that skull. Thank God. Okay, so we got that skull and those 2 voodoo icons, and I think the last 5 zombie dust are near that factory, which I don't see right here, but once we go back there, then it'll be easier to see them. Okay, we just go on this tree right here. And then we swing on these hooks. Right over here. And then we can make it back to that swamp boat. Okay, here's where the factory is. And here are the 5 zombie dust. And the bubble gators. Okay, let's use that swamp boat and then we can make it over to that sausage factory. So yeah, this is a pretty long level. Where, well, I'll tell you later. As I go along through this swamp. Okay, what you want to do is press this button right here. Then before time runs out, you gotta make it through there fast. Just like that. Well, I'll tell you once I make it to the sausage factory, even though I may have already talked about it. Well, I don't remember myself. Alright, here's that other button. Okay, so I didn't make it there on time. But no worries, we can do this again. Alright, so we made it here the second try. Okay, now over here is where it lowers down, and we made it here once again. I think there's one more left. Okay, why are there obstacles in the way? Keep bumping into things, but at least I made it to the sausage factory. Okay, over here are the Bubba Gators. So maybe I should defeat them first before getting the rest of these zombie dust. Let me use my voodoo powers to defeat them. And now the factory opens after you defeat the Bubba Gators. It's very important to have your voodoo powers to defeat them. Because if you don't, then you're screwed. Alrighty then. We can collect the rest of the zombie dust right here. It looks like we collected 50. So we've collected 35 zombie dust, as well as 2 voodoo icons in that skull. So I guess now we can go inside the sausage factory, which is where we can get the sausage. And it's called the Sausage Works.
I hope you're good with machines. The grinder needs to be fed. Every snack you give it will create a single portion of filling.
A single portion of filling.
Grinder, sausage maker, assortment of cute animals. This could get messy.
So you use the assortment of cute animals to make the sausage, along with the conveyor belts right here, which is actually animal abuse. Okay, so before we put these cute little animals on those conveyor belts, this is where you want to get the sausage, where we only need to get 1 sausage. There's only 20 zombie dust here. So why don't we collect the zombie dust first and then activate those conveyor belts to reverse them, or turn them around, whatever works. Like for this first one, you can press X to use, and then you can use this to reverse this conveyor belt right here. Same thing goes for this one right here, but when we get the sausage, then we turn this around back again. And the same thing goes for this one as well. Reverse. And then this is fine as it should be. I just want to collect the rest of the zombie dust. We've only gotten 14 so far, so just 6 more left. Just want to see how I can get them all. Like right here. This is where you get those zombies right over there. I know it can be hard, but hey, I just made it there quickly. Now we just have 3 more left, where there's 1. Well, there's actually 2 hanging up those pipes right there, and where's the last one? Oh, it's over there. Well, why don't I deal with the rest of those conveyor belts, and then we'll get to those zombie dust. So yeah, it looks like it might take more than 2 hours for this part. Where I was gonna make my videos no more than 2 hours. But even if I go more than 2 hours, I don't think I'll split the recordings into parts. I could on rare occasions, but I don't think I'll do that anymore. But still, I do want to keep my videos to no more than 2 hours, or maybe 2.5 hours. Okay, this is where it should be. This conveyor belt right here. And then as for this one, use this conveyor. Wait a minute. I don't think this one matters, because it's off course and has nothing to do with getting the animals to conveyor belts. To that grinder over there. Okay, so we just reverse this one, and then we reverse this one, and just one more conveyor belt to go. This one right here. And now that everything's activated, why don't we go up here to get these last 3 zombie dust. The 2 on this pipe right here, and then 1 hanging up on this, hanging around up top this ceiling lamp. And now we've gotten all 20. And everything else in the bayou. Really has been over almost an hour and a half. And I'm not even close to being done with this level. I'm halfway done. Alright, here's the worst part. What we have to do is put these cute little animals on this conveyor belt. There's raccoons, mice, and I think a squirrel. You don't want to know where you're going. Let me put this raccoon right here. So as you can see, these animals right here will make it to that grinder. Which is used to make that sausage. See that animal up there? Okay, it's so painful to watch those cute little animals getting killed by that grinder. Where it is considered animal abuse. And that's sad. why would Beep Industries think to use animal abuse in this game? Alright, so we got 3 animals at grinder, but we still need 2 more sausages to make 1 big sausage. So let me do this one at a time, 3 each. Wait, what's this animal right here? I think it's either a squirrel or a platypus, I don't know myself. Okay, let me just wait for it. And then let me just place this raccoon right here. Don't mind me just double checking. So that's 1 cute little animal killed just to make the sausage.
The pain is unbelievable.
May those cute little animals rest in peace.
My blood smells funny.
Okay, so just 1 more sausage to go, which means we have to put these 3 more animals on the conveyor belt, and then we pull that switch right over there. Because if that sausage falls down somewhere other than that spot right here, then you have to start all over. Alright, here's 1. And here's another one. And then here's 1 more. Alright, let me just wait for that mouse to use that conveyor belt. Over there. And now I guess I can flip the switch right here to get ready for that sausage to come down. But I just want to double check 1 more time. Okay, that is everything here. In earth, water, and wood, and the sausage works. And now,
I got a boo-boo.
yet again, can't believe those animals are getting killed just to make a sausage. Well, it's being made by those cute little animals.
It hurts.
And again, it is painful to watch.
Owie.
And now here's 1 more sausage, and it becomes 1 big sausage. Okay, we gotta make sure that it goes right here on that conveyor belt, or else it'll go down that hole if you don't flip the switch. Okay, we should be all set after this sausage goes into its spot right here. And now those animals over there survived. And now we got the sausage.
Fine work. I tell you though, I sure am looking forward to the crawdad you're gonna bring me.
We unlocked an achievement. Locally sourced. Beat the sausage factory. Okay then, last but not least is a crawdad. which I don't think should take us a long time. Okay, maybe I will go no more than 2.5 hours. Or if I do, then, well, it shouldn't take me that long. So when we talk to him...
You got anything for me?
No.
There's a big, mean crawfish past that little dock.
And that's the last thing we need to get, the crawfish. Okay, so I will continue on. Hopefully this doesn't take me over an hour from now. I'm wanting we go to this dock right here. So we got everything right here. That is everything, but we need to get everything right here in this next level. We just go through this window. Okay, I just want to get through the window. It's the Bog Wallow, which is where we get the Crawdad.
This is where you will find the crawfish for Jimmy's gumbo. Crawdaddy dwells in the deep waters here. Catching him will present a devilish challenge. You must plumb the depths, complete the path, then lure him into a trap.
Just like what Madame Charmaine just said. Catch the crawfish. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go fishing in the crawfish hole. 5 got poker on Saturday night, church on Sunday morning. It's like a song by Little Big Town, who I did see in concert opening for Luke Bryan. Speaking of concerts, I don't know when the next time I'll go to a concert. Well, because I am starting to plan my Japan trip. Since that's what I'm saving money for. I don't know when the next concert I'll go to will be. Alright, so let me see if there's some zombie dust right here. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any zombie dust right over there. Yeah, there isn't. However, there's 40 zombie dust here. And just zombie dust. But this level shouldn't take that long. We will have to go inside a submersible. Use the left thumbstick to steer and pull RT to accelerate. Inside that submersible.
We have some lovely parting gifts.
Okay then, let me just go across for now. See this right here? You gotta go over there to flip that switch. And to get over there, well, I don't know what to do. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can pull this off again. Wait. Now I know how to get there. It took me a while to remember. So let me just use this submersible. And then yes, you can dock it, well, as always. And there are also some zombie dust underwater as well.
Good work! You are one step closer to your goal.
Yeah, we are one step closer to reaching our goal. We just gotta use these docks that are underwater to bring them above water. That's 5 down, 35 more to go. Okay then, now what we can do is go to that switch. We just flip the switch right here, and then that's when you can bring that bad boy down. And we have 51 lives, which should last us for the entire game. Now all we have to do is get across here. And here's more zombie nests right here. Okay, so we just go across this bridge right here, and then try not to get mauled by that mole. More moles, that means I use my voodoo powers. I do know that there's zombie nests right there, which is what I'm looking at. And then I think this is where we flip the switch to get to the other side. First we gotta get rid of that other mole.
Adios!
Alright, let me just use my voodoo powers once again to defeat these two moles.
Ew! Dead monster smell.
And then there's another mole right here. After I defeat it, I should go back for that submersible. That's 15 zombie dust. Okay, now we go back for that submersible. Just gotta go back where we came from, and now we can make it to that submarine. Got that extra life, and
This is Crawdad. He will not go to Jimmy's kettle willingly. It is best to keep clear of him if you have not found a way to trap him.
okay, so this is Crawdad. Want to make him go to Crawdad Jimmy, but we'll have to trap him in the cage first. And through these tunnels right here, you can get an extra life, where we have 53 lives. Okay, so here's another one of these platforms that we need to bring up above water. I think there's another one left. Oh no. Don't want to get hit by that Crawdad. Over here there's another extra life through that other tunnel. Okay, so it does look like that we've gotten all of these platforms above water, but we still need to collect some zombie dust underwater. Okay, let me just see where I can go to find the rest of the zombie dust. I think I see a couple. Okay, I got hit by a Crawdad. Yes, you can get hit by it. Alright. Seems to me that's all the zombie dust there is. But I just want to double check to see if there are any more zombie dust. Not counting from right here. Okay, I guess that's all the zombie dust underwater. So now we can dock this submarine right here. Then make it all the way to the trap. To trap that crawfish and bring it to Jimmy. Alright, so just 16 more zombie dust to go. Where the rest of them are on these platform docks. So be careful not to fall into the water, because of course Vince cannot swim. Just like Crash Bandicoot. Wait a minute. Yeah, I always miss these. These zombies right here. So we've gotten 2 of these zombies out of the 16, so just 14 more left. And we can get these zombies right here. And we got ourselves another 100 zombies for an extra health storage. And just 9 more left. Can we get them all? Alright, right over there are a bunch of these lifts. Or elevators, whatever you want to call them. Okay, I did not want to risk falling down right here. Let me get closer to the edge. Alright, this seems a bit confusing. Or maybe not, since I just made it. But don't even try to float on top of these elevators. But at least we made it right here to this trap. Got ourselves 55 lives. Alright, let me just collect the rest of the zombie dust. Which means there are 2 left. But I don't know if I can find the other 2. Wait a minute. Why didn't I think about this earlier? Could be right over there, as I have to keep moving along, and so run one right there. And yes, I was right. I did have to keep moving along. And we got all 40 zombie dust. Alright, I don't really need to double check the rest, as I can do that later. Okay then. All we must do is make it that switch. Down comes the trap. And now we can go to that submarine again. To make it to that crawfish. Well, to trap that crawfish, actually. Alright. Let me see if we can make it to that dock. Looks like I will make it in. Yeah. And now back into the submersible I go.
Crawdaddy is one tough mudbug. You can't hurt him, but he can hurt your fragile submersible. He will chase you out of his territory. That is the key to catching him.
So all he has to do is chase you. And Madame Charmaine did mention this late. Where he can hurt your fragile submersible. But this is very easy. All you have to do is push this button. And then that crawdad will follow you into that trap. And we caught the crawfish, and we can go back to Crawdad Jimmy's.
That looks mighty fine. This here's gonna be one wallop of gumbo. You did a fine job, little monkey. Let's just let that simmer for a while. How about you and me have a friendly little swamp boat race while we wait? After that, I'll show you to the carnival.
Okay, okay. For some reason, I don't entirely trust this guy.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I trust this guy either. So I don't think we can talk to him. And achievement unlocked, Seuss Cafe. Collect all gumbo ingredients for Jimmy. So yeah, I don't think we can talk to him, as I don't know if the developers were intending on making him talk after we collected all the ingredients for the gumbo. And then he can lead us away to the swamp boat race, but I don't know if it was cut or not intended to be dialogue for this game. Anyway, gotten everything for the Bayou. So yeah, since we can't entirely trust this guy, why don't we go over here to the swamp boat race. Forgot about that first extra life, but I can get this other one right here. I don't really care since I have a lot of lives. Alright, this is where we go to the swamp boat race. Jimmy's Fanboat race. Alright. What you want to do is try and beat Jimmy with this swamp boat.
You can't beat me!
We must use Vince's swamp boat to beat him. Then you can go through these rings to boost up speed.
I'm just going with you.
And oh no, he's ahead. Or maybe I'm ahead.
I should be getting paid for this.
Why do you all care about money, Vince? All you care about is money. Alright, I'm ahead by 1 second.
Beat me.
This should be easy. Well, fairly easy. I have lost in this race before.
Yahoo!
And you can go through this tunnel as well.
Man, I am good.
Okay, so there are 3 laps here. Only 2 laps remaining and I'm ahead by 8 seconds. Wow.
I'm just going with you.
Wahoo!
I'm ahead by a lot.
Look out, monkey man!
Uh-oh, now he's gaining up on me.
I'm just going with you.
And now I'm back to ahead by a lot.
That's how it's done.
Okay, let me just make it to that tunnel again, just to be quicker.
The doll does it all.
Of course he does. And now, hopefully... Oh, I'm ahead by 16 seconds.
Sometimes I amaze me.
Of course you amaze yourself, Vince. Of course.
Yippee!
Now I'm ahead by 10 seconds.
You can't beat me!
Well, it's still a lot.
Look out, monkey man! I'm just going with you.
Okay, still ahead by 10 seconds.
You can't beat me!
Well, those 6 can slow me down. But let me just make it through this tunnel again.
I should be getting paid for this.
Alright, you're not getting your money anytime soon, Vince, so... relax. Okay, we almost made it to the finish line, and we beat Jimmy. We were ahead by a lot, and on our first try too.
Ha! In your face, Crawdad!
I think there was something wrong with my controller.
How's about we hit up the Carnival Deprave now?
Good news for you there. The carnival decided to come to you. I need to keep you busy for a bit, but now my friend is finally here.
Friend? Who could that be? Oh, it's you.
Kind of you to help Jimmy with his gumbo. But he was just fine time for me to hatch my next spell. I think it will blow you away.
Great! What now? Giant crab? Giant dog? Maybe a giant carrot?
I really like those ideas. But no! It's a little tempest I like to call Hurricane Hannah. Hold on gonna get windy.
Can't imagine anything windier than you.
And now it was a trap all along. Where that gumbo is actually Hurricane Hannah, where it's blowing everyone away. It's blowing Vince away, and now we made it to our Bayou boss, Hurricane Hannah.
Hurricane Hannah! This dark, malevolent storm has been created by Cosmo. Avoid the debris, it will hurl at you.
Yeah, avoid the debris, and then if you want to go back, you can go through this pipe. But the pipe is now unlocked. Okay, don't try to jump. Just avoid the debris and then use these fans to blow Hurricane Hannah away. If you try to jump, then Vince will be blown away. Just like a song by Carrie Underwood. Alright, so that's a second fan. Avoid those debris as usual. And then let's make it to that third fan. And now it's blown away. So we gotta make it over there quickly. Okay, I was trying to get through, but I got stuck. And now we just go over here. So Vince can jump up to that fan, which triggers Hurricane Hannah getting defeated. Alright, if you go back here, you just gotta move forward. Or else you could fall down the pit behind you. And now there's even more debris, but this should be easy. Flip this second switch right here. And then we make it to that third fan over there. And now, same thing happens again. Hurricane Hannah is blown away. Gotta make it through here quickly. Thought I was gonna fall, but I didn't. But at least we made it to that fan. Okay, now we do this one more time and it should get harder, but not that hard. Harder by meaning more debris. Sorry about that, I was trying to get my cat out of the way so she doesn't get to my laptop in the middle of a recording. Alright, this shouldn't be that hard. Gotta make it to that last fan right here. Uh-oh. Thought I was gonna get hit by that gramophone. Alright. So we just gotta make it there, but very quickly. Okay, we gotta make it there quickly. Made that fan again. And now Hurricane Hannah is defeated. Alright. All there is here is just one voodoo icon, as always in boss fights. And this boss should be easy as always. Now all we gotta do is get to that voodoo icon. And now we only got one more area to go. Where this voodoo icon is Swamp Pepper. Unlock the next voodoo power, Swamp Pepper. That's one hot pepper there if you ask me. Alright, it did take 2 hours for me to record this, but I think I'll make it into one part anyway, so close enough. Alright, I think I'll make it one more part where... Oh, an achievement unlocked, Zombie Dust in the Wind, defeat Hurricane Hannah. We unlocked another achievement before. It's beat Jimmy in the Fanboat race. But anyway, I think I'll make the next area my last part. I don't want to spoil anything in the boss fight. In the final boss fight, which should be from the Carnival Deprave. I don't want to spoil who that boss is, but I don't know if I was gonna split the recordings, well, not recordings, but make the final boss fight a separate part. Maybe the final boss fight, I can only spoil the duration of the boss fight. It's gonna be maybe not that long, but I think I can make it all into one part. Well, we'll just see what happens. If I can get them all into one part, then I'll see you guys for the final part, and then if we can do the final part in the whole area in the one part. And then if we can't, then we'll make it into 2 separate parts for the last area, separate from the boss fight. And then if I do actually make it into one part, then I guess I can actually announce my next 2 walkthroughs in the final part of Uncharted. Well, I don't think I'll announce it here if I make it all into one part for the last area. But yeah, however it works, it'll work. And then I think that's all I have to say for what I just said. And then make sure to stay tuned for my first part of the playthrough of Forza Motorsport, which I've been trying to post the first part to that playthrough before I left for New York City for Anime NYC. But instead I'm gonna do it right maybe this week or next week. Hopefully this week though. But now I just want to focus on finishing my current walkthroughs, as it is working for me to do in shorter parts but with longer durations of the videos in the parts. But I just gotta adjust to my busy work schedule. So maybe I was thinking about stepping down to be a part-timer for my work. Well, from a full-timer to a part-timer. so I can have more time to do walkthroughs and other stuff that I would never have to do in my free time as a full-time at work. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. As for the next part, it could be the final part, or I'll split into 2 parts as mentioned before. Well, for the next area, it's gonna be the Carnival de Prave, of course. We can go there to rescue Madame Charmaine. So yeah, we'll go there. Maybe I can finish this walkthrough in the next recording. Well, in the next part, that is. And then I can also finish my walkthrough for Uncharted as well. And then I can start my next 2 walkthroughs, aside from my side projects of playthroughs. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say, because as of now, we have made it to the final area of the game, where I just want to double check what I just got. Oh yeah, Jimmy's Fanboat race. The best race is 3:15.1 and the best lap is 1:04.4. So we've gotten everything in the Bog Wallow and everything else, etc, etc. Okay, I don't really need to look through here, because we did collect everything. I don't think I missed anything in this game. Alright then. I guess that's all I have to say, so for the next part, the moment of truth. We'll be rescuing Madame Charmaine. As for the next part, and hopefully it'll be the final part, we'll be going to the carnival, starting off with the midway. See you guys later.